see lot of objects around us like books, table, chair, bed, ruler, glue, utensils, stone, water bottle and many other objects. These objects are made of one or more materials. These materials may be glass, metal, plastics, wood, cotton, paper, mud or soil. An object can be made of many materials, like a plate can be made of steel, plastic or glass, and a pen can be made of plastic or metal. Same way, many objects can be made from the same materials, like chair, table and wheel are made of wood, while notebook, newspaper, envelope are made of paper. Bottle, jar and straws are made of plastic. To make an object, first we need to select the material. The material is selected based on the properties and the purpose for which the object is going to be used. So the first property is appearance. Materials usually look different from each other. Wood looks very different from iron, and iron appears different from copper or aluminium. At the same time, there may be some similarities between iron, copper, aluminium that are not there in wood. On the basis of appearance, materials are of two types, lustrous and non-lustrous. Lustrous material have a shiny surface like copper, gold, aluminium, while the materials which do not shine are called non-lustrous material like wood, plastic, mud. Take few materials and press them with your hands. Some of them may be hard to compress while others can be compressed easily. On the basis of hardness, materials are of two types, hard and soft. Materials that can be compressed or deformed easily are called soft substances like cotton and sponge, while materials that are difficult to bend or compress are called hard substances like stone and iron. Another important property of material is its solubility. It is the ability of substance to dissolve in water. Take two glasses and fill them with water. In one glass, add 1 spoonful of salt and stir it with a spoon. Salt disappears completely in water and dissolve in it. In the second glass, add 1 spoonful of soil. Stir it with a spoon. You will notice that soil doesn't mix with water and it won't disappear. On the basis of solubility, materials are of two types, soluble and insoluble. Soluble substances completely disappear and dissolve in water, like sugar and salt, while insoluble substances do not mix with water or do not disappear even after we stir it for a long time, like sand and oil. Certain materials float on water, while others sink. This property of materials to float on water is called flotation. Objects which are less denser than water float on it, like feather, leaf, wood, while the objects which are denser than water sink in it, like stone, coin, soil, salt, sugar. Another property of materials is its transparency. Transparency is the ability of a substance to transmit light. Based on transparency, materials are divided into three types: transparent, opaque, and translucent. An object which allows visible light to pass through it is called transparent object. We can clearly see through a transparent object like glass, fish tank, while an object which doesn't allow the passage of light is called opaque object. We cannot see through an opaque object like wood, metal. Translucent objects allows partial passage to light. We can see through translucent objects but not clearly, like butter paper, frosted glass, plastic bottle. We have learned that materials differ in their appearance, solubility, transparency, flotation. Materials can be grouped based on their similarities and differences. There are so many objects around us. That's why we need to group them. The process of sorting and grouping things according to some basis is called classification. We often group materials for our convenience. At home, we usually store things in such a manner that similar objects are placed together. Such an arrangement helps us to locate them easily. Classification also helps to study their properties and also observe any pattern in these properties.